Coach talked about September football not necessarily being about the result, but more the process. What is your mindset about September football?
Uh, it's uncommon looks. Things can change pretty frequently in September football. So it's really about you versus you, going out and playing your best version of ball, finding your identity as a team, and continuing to chip away at the things that you know that you are good at or aren't good at, and continue to improve them.
What did you think? One, the big catch on Sunday, but just your overall performance and connection with Dak so far?
I think the work that we put in the offseason is starting to come to fruition. I think that I did have a good game, but I also know that I left a couple plays out there potentially that could have changed the game as well. And so, I'm not a fan of that. Like I said, that's something that I have to work to get better at. And obviously, we came in on Monday, watched film, and that's what we're going to do. So we come out to practice today, and we're on to the next week. We're on to the next step. So really just finding a way to get better and finding a way to get back to our neutral set that we were at, where we know what we're capable of. We know what type of team we have and the guys that we have in here, and so we just got to go out and play better.
JT, I know maybe you're not fully satisfied with that performance, but I feel like since day one with you, we've talked about confidence over and over again. What can that game do for your overall long-term confidence?
Yeah, like I say all the time, man. I'm confident. My confidence is through the roof, and so that's just adding to it. Going out there and being able to make plays like that, get targeted, be able to come through and make some catches for the team. So, like I said, just kind of looking forward to the next opportunity that comes with it, whether it's more targets or maybe a bigger play, this next week. So I'm just, like I said, I'm prepared for the moment. I've worked hard enough for it, and so just continuing to be ready when my number's called.
Just talking with Rico about kind of his mental process of hoping that big breakthrough comes soon. With you, are there things that kind of indicate to you like that's on the horizon?
To be honest with you, like I said, I wouldn't say it is. I just prepare for when it does come. Just working hard, going out each and every day and putting my best foot forward and being there. And like I said, I think that all the work that I put in this offseason with Dak and just over the past couple of years is showing. And so, like I said, just continuing to my goal is to grow on that. And so whether it's this game or the next game, I'm prepared for when it does happen, and I'm looking forward to it.
He's talked about how there's always like that one guy in the offseason that spends the most time, that always answers the phone to go and catch passes. I know you've been that guy in the past. Are there things you see from Dak that indicate to you that his confidence is rising in you?
After routes, we'll talk after even, like I said, I left a play out there when Tyrann Mathieu hit me on the out. I should have attacked the ball. We talked about that directly after. He was like, that's a learning moment for you. If you see that the ball is a little lofty, go get it for me or whatever. And so, like I said, just being able to have the ability to communicate like that, and him trust me enough to tell me that, or ask me what he saw out there, like, hey, where was he playing you at, or he was top shoulder, did you win right here or whatever, okay, I'll look at you or finish this, or whatever it may be. So just the communication during games, and when we're on the sideline, looking at iPads, we communicate and talk, and so I can tell that the trust is there, and that he's trust my word, and he understands that I have been playing and kind of learning the game. So what I see, he kind of values, and so like I said, just continuing to grow that relationship with him.
What's the biggest challenge with the John Harbaugh defense?
Honestly, they have a wide variety of things that they do. Obviously, they have Kyle Hamilton as well that kind of plays at nickel and plays deep safety. So, like I said, just physicality. I think that's one thing that stands out on film. And so we know that we're physical. We know what we can do. We know what we're capable of. And so, like I said, it's really us versus us. We have to go out there and play our best football, put our best foot forward, and I think we'll love the outcome.
How you're feeling today really as a group, you kind of addressed, it's been a part of the team meeting of offense on route running as a group overall. Was it just about, with the changes you made in the offseason, kind of cleaning up just where you need to be when you see certain cues now, or just kind of what was the overall terrain?
He really was just emphasizing the things that we talked about as far as releases and stem points and top of the routes, creating separation, doing little things like that. So we watched some plays that we had from the Cleveland game and this past game versus Saints, and things that we did well and things that we didn't do well, and so that we can see the difference. And when we do things well, this is the way that this is the outcome that happens. And then when we don't do things well, this is what what also happens, and it's a negative outcome. So just finding a way to to get back to the basics. In Oxnard and training camp, he felt that we did a great job of, holding our standard to stems and releases, breaking points, and all of that. So just getting back to the basics, getting back to what we were doing when we were out in Oxnard, and like I said, really just putting us versus us, going out each and every day, competing and finding a way to pull through.